Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Truly Video Brandon here, and welcome to a different kind of video. So, I'm like sick of just doing like news. Like, yes, the same day I'm uploading this, there is a news episode, but I just want to do different content, but anyway, I'm not going to ramble on about random crap. Anyway, this video is about CM Punk and him possibly going to AEW. And I know what you're thinking, I'm absolutely crazy, but I'm not crazy. Let's go ahead and talk about this. So, let's see, we're just gonna kind of like this kind of series, I don't know what we're calling this, but it's just gonna be kind of like we're just gonna relax and talk. We're not gonna be like, you know, going all over the place and fast like I usually do in the news episodes, so you can kind of relax. Okay, so guys, CM Punk, you know, everyone wants him to return to wrestling, right? Like, it's been a very long time. It's been like 4 years, right? 2015 is when he left. 4 years, and ever since then, everyone's like, when's CM Punk gonna have his return? And then all the Rumbles since he has left, CM Punk's gonna come back in the Rumble or whatever. And like, I can see CM Punk showing up in another company before I could ever see him showing back up in the WWE. I mean, I guess he was just burnt out in wrestling in general, but I think mostly that was like WWE's fault. It wasn't necessarily, you know, pro wrestling's fault. It was more like WWE and just how stupid they were in treating him. But anyway, this is just something I want to say. Like, CM Punk, as much as I would like him to come back to wrestling and see him wrestle again and all that stuff, I'm not like a guy that's bothering him like, hey, you gotta come back to wrestling, you gotta come back to... He can do whatever he wants to make himself happy, because ultimately, if he's not happy, he's not having a good time, and it's not one worth it. You know what I mean, guys? So, if he's back into this and he's slowly like being like, I'm interested in pro wrestling, I just don't want to deal with WWE's crap, so yeah. And I think that's fine. But here's the thing, like, there is this company coming up called AEW, right, guys? And they haven't even had a freaking show yet. There's already talk of them competing with WWE. And the thing is, unlike any other like wrestling promotion right now, they actually can. Like, they actually have the money. They actually have, I guess we could say, they have more money than WWE. And it's not from wrestling. They're just rich people, like the rich, they got the whole, they got the money, right? They got the money to support whatever the hell they want to do. Like, money is not an issue, which is an issue for some of these other wrestling promotions to kind of jump up to the scale of WWE. And I think AEW has the potential to even blow WWE's like scale and just out of the freaking water. Like, they're gonna kill it. They're gonna kill it. AEW is gonna be an amazing thing, and that's a lot coming from like a full-on WWE like crazy fan. But like, AEW is something to keep your eyes on. Like, I don't want to compare it to WCW because, you know, WCW eventually failed, but it's like kind of a thing where it's going to be like a war kind of going on. And yeah. So anyway, they have to have like a lot of good names to compete with WWE, and like, I think they have a lot of good names, but they need like, you know, let's see, they have like Cody Rhodes, right? They have Cody Rhodes, they have Jericho, they have Goldust, they have whatever, but I think they need like a massive, I mean, those are massive names, but I mean like CM Punk, right? CM Punk could draw a lot. Like, not just like the CM Punk name alone, just everyone wants to see him return to wrestling. So if they're like, hey, CM Punk is back wrestling, he is wrestling in AEW, everyone's going to AEW, and I think WWE's like dead at that point. Like, if that actually happens and CM Punk actually goes to AEW, I think WWE is completely like out of luck, like no competition. AEW is the new number one, WWE taking the backseat at number two. And that's just so crazy. This company hasn't even had a freaking show yet. And there's like everyone talking about like this possibility that they're going to be bigger than the WWE. And that's absolutely crazy. But anyway, I know it sounds crazy for us to be talking about CM Punk going to AEW and all of this. And here's the weird thing. Like, he's actually shown to kind of have an interest in wrestling again. So if you guys don't know, he actually returned to wrestling, kind of. He was under a mask, and he actually returned to this indie show, hit the GTS on someone. It was a run-in, and he hit the GTS. It wasn't nothing like crazy, but I mean, it wasn't like a crazy thing he did. It's just like crazy that he was even willing to do that, because he has been publicly so against pro wrestling. Like, no, that's behind me. I don't want to do that. I'm moving on to greater things. I don't want nothing to do with that, and that's fine. That's fine. But he has. He did the return. Like, he had a run-in, so technically he has returned to wrestling. But the thing is, like, he did interviews talking about a return to wrestling if he did it. And, like, this is years ago. He said, I might do a thing here or there. Probably not as me. I'll probably where he dressed up as like a ninja or something. And the thing is, he was wearing a mask, and that's kind of what he was saying. But apparently, ever since he left the WWE in like 2015, there's been like 4 or 5 times he's been at indie shows under a mask, and people actually didn't even know. This is the first time I guess people have caught on to it. Yeah. So, and another thing that we can say that maybe CM Punk's coming to the AEW is he was asked AEW if they would you be willing to go to AEW, and he's like, if they sent me an offer, I would listen. And that right there is gonna make everyone go crazy. Like, there's a chance CM Punk, and everyone's just going crazy right now. I don't know if we should freak the hell out, but I just think it's very interesting. I would absolutely love CM Punk to be in AEW. I really think AEW, if they want to beat WWE, this would be a fail-proof way to absolutely like destroy WWE. Like, you're just gonna be number 1 instantly, just like that. Like CM Punk, everyone's been wanting it. Every time there's like a tease video here on YouTube, it gets millions of views or whatever the hell. Like that run-in video has millions of views. It's just like, it's a really good draw, and hopefully, I mean, AEW obviously have a lot of money, they could pay him well, but I don't know if Punk's really a guy that's worried about, hey, you pay me the most money, I'll go there, you pay me this amount. He's not really like that. CM Punk's just kind of like I'm going to do whatever the hell I want, and it doesn't matter. Money doesn't matter. All that matters is what I want to do, because I'm me and you're not me, so screw you. That's literally how CM Punk is. But, yeah, if he's, like, interested in doing something with AEW, I mean, it doesn't have to be, he doesn't have to be there every week or something like that, and he can still do stuff outside of pro wrestling, but, I mean, I just don't want Punk to be miserable and just, like, no, yeah, Punk's here, but he's just hating every freaking second of it, and they're just like paying him like crazy money. But I don't think Punk would just sign just for money. It would have to be a thing where he's like into it. So like, there's a lot of things we could talk about. There's a lot of things we could pull from here and there and saying like, CM Punk, there's all these like little things that can make it plausible that he might show up at AEW. But the fact of the matter is, guys, we're literally, my catchphrase here from the news episodes, we're literally just gonna have to wait and see what happens here. I don't know. I don't want to say I don't think so, or I'm thinking it might be plausible. I don't know. It's crazy to think that because this is just like mind blowing, right? That CM Punk was like so against wrestling. We just had to face it that CM Punk was never come back to wrestling, and then he actually did like a run-in. And apparently the reason he did that run-in at that place is that building that indie show was in. Well, there's a few reasons. Like he had friends that were at the indie show, like really good friends, and then the building the actual show was in is one of the buildings where CM Punk got his start in pro wrestling, and they're actually tearing down the building, so some people are like, he's just doing a quick little thing just to kind of like pay his respects to the place and just be like, this was an amazing place and I'm gonna miss it. I'm just gonna do a run-in for one of the last shows here or whatever. But I don't know, or maybe it's just like, I'm already here. I'm doing something here. Show's over there. My buddies are over there. And throw on a mask, do a quick move, kind of get like a back in the ring if you have a feel for it, and kind of just have a fun time or whatever the hell. Kind of like just mess with people. Be like, I was at the indie show, but no one knows because I was wearing a mask. But apparently people figured it out. I don't know. Well, here's the thing. He was wearing the same hoodie the same day, so people kind of like matched it up. And like the build's the same, but like hitting a GTS, like people steal that move all the time. So if someone hits the GTS, you just can't say they're CM Punk. But there was just a lot of like little facts there, and it was confirmed by people that were actually there that it was Punk and he was there, and everyone was freaking out there. I mean, the fans didn't know, but like everyone backstage or whatever, and it was like, yeah, Punk's actually, we're planning Punk to do a run-in. They're like, Punk? Is there a new wrestler called Punk? No, CM Punk. CM Punk! No, people are just going crazy, but is this possible? Is CM Punk going to be in E8? Is this possible? Is CM Punk going to be in AEW? I personally have no idea. It's a wait-and-see situation, but it's not on Mars, right? It's not like as far out there as we would have thought it would have been, because we thought like a far out there thing is when people were claiming it was CM Punk at that indie show hitting that GTS. It's like, no, it's just somebody stealing his move and whatever. It's not Punk. Stop like trolling people. But it legit was, and that was shocking. And maybe this is going to be another shocking thing. It's going to be AEW first event. It'll be a run-in, but maybe he won't have a mask on. I don't know. But he said if he's having a return to wrestling, probably won't wear a mask. So I don't know. If people already know, though, what's the point? But I don't know. Still cool. I don't know. Either way, CM Punk, hopefully he'll be in AEW. If not, if that's not going to make him happy, he's going to be miserable. That's not worth it. But if he thinks that he would like a return to wrestling, maybe not full-time, maybe just a few matches here or there, I think it might be a wonderful opportunity, and I think AEW are gonna absolutely like murder, like kill WWE in like views and everything. Like they haven't even had a show yet, and they have all these fans already, and it's just like gonna build and build and build and build. It's gonna be absolutely crazy. And WWE's already scared is the thing. WWE's already scared of AEW, and they haven't even had a show. And like talent's wanting to leave WWE to go to AEW, and they haven't even had a show. Like WWE's refusing to release talent on fear that they're going to AEW, and WWE is trying to sign wrestlers to longer contracts so they'll be stuck at WWE longer so they can't go to WWE. And that's just absolutely crazy. WWE's scared, the world's excited, CM Punk might be in AEW, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. So guys, thanks for watching this video. I know this wasn't like a normal type of video or anything, just kind of like a wrestling talk kind of video. So let me know what you think of this kind of video down below. It's kind of just like a subject to talk about for a little bit, and we can continue this discussion down in the comment section down below. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. So before I let you guys go, a few things I gotta promote. I have a brand new t-shirt. It's the Juicy Rumors t-shirt. If for those few people who are asking if I can make one, yeah, it's on my shop now. Second thing, Patreon. If you want these videos to continue, you can help support me on Patreon. The lowest package is $1, and you don't like just give away your money, you get stuff back. Like with $1, you get like access to all kinds of exclusive videos that are only available on Patreon. You get access to some of my videos early, and then the more you donate, the more stuff you get. Like I think $5 or something. I follow you on social media, like 10 you get a shout out. I mean, I'll do that stuff anyway for free, but it's just nice to have something to give back to you guys if you're willing to support the channel. But anyway guys, I'm gonna shut the hell up, stop promoting stuff. I really appreciate you watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give this video a like, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video.